Welcome to Ted's Talk number 1, Meet the Old Ladies. Ted will introduce 3 old ladies, by which I mean they've reached retirement age. As you hear their stories, ask yourself how you'd feel about them if you met them in real life. Over to you, contestant number 1. Hello, it's so nice to see you. I love my garden and grow flowers for cutting and fruit and veg for eating. I was widowed in 1997 at the age of 42. Music was a big part of our lives. We sang all kinds of things, including madrigals, carols, Handel's Messiah and the Fauré Requiem. Now I live alone and watch way too much TV. I enjoy cooking, especially baking cakes and making my favourite lemon ice cream. I do a lot of jigsaws and usually have a book on the go. I also enjoy painting. I don't drive, so now I have a bus pass. I sometimes just go for a ride. Long walks are out, but I do enjoy a stroll, especially if there's water close by. I love trying to spot dragonflies. If I could have anything I wanted, it would be a dog, but they're so expensive these days. If you fancy popping round sometime, you'd be very welcome, as long as you call first. Then I can make sure there's cake. Well, thank you, contestant number 1. Over to contestant number 2. People say I'm too honest, as though that's a fault. If I have a problem, I'd rather say so than leave it to fester. I had a very bad childhood, which left me feeling unworthy and unlovable. I've had more therapy and counselling than I care to remember. I don't like talking about the past. The past has gone. I can't change it. All I want is to find a way to enjoy life now, but I'm struggling. I'm alone in the world and find it hard to make friends. When I first meet people, they think I'm standoffish, but I'm not. I'm an introvert. Introverts can't handle normal social situations everyone else takes for granted. I don't enjoy small talk. I'd rather say nothing. I can't go over to a group and ask to join them. This makes social occasions like coffee mornings very difficult for me. Next time you meet an introvert, remember this: we need an introduction. Thank you for listening. Thank you, contestant number 3. Number 2. Now let's meet our last contestant. The stage is yours, contestant number 3. Oh, it's great to meet you. My favourite things in life are sex and drugs and rock and roll. Only kidding. My last relationship was with a man 21 years my junior. It didn't last long. He wanted mothering, and that's not me. I do like a drink though. Southern Comfort is my top tipple. I find events aimed at old people very trying. At one event I told the organiser my favourite song was Paranoid by Black Sabbath. He laughed. Listen to this, he told his friend, indicating me with a nod of his head. She likes heavy metal. As though being old meant you had to like Frank Sinatra. I love singing more than I love ice cream, and that's saying something. When I was 62, I tried a choir aimed at the over 60s. A lady who must have been in her late 80s made a beeline for me. She said this: "You're too young for this group." And guess what? She was right. Every song was from the 30s and 40s. I dread ending my days in a nursing home, singing along to We'll Meet Again, Show Me the Way to Go Home. It's my idea of hell. Just before lockdown, I tried stand-up comedy and absolutely loved it. So if anyone wants to book me, see me afterwards. Bye-bye, and thanks for listening. Now you've met our 3 old ladies, I wonder what you made of them. Maybe you gave them labels. It's what humans do. Did you see contestant number 1 as a typical sweet old lady who'd like nothing better than chatting with friends over coffee and cake? What about contestant number 2? Would you want to spend time with her? I know I wouldn't. And what about contestant number 3? Does she fit your picture of how an old lady should behave? The fact is that all 3 women are versions of me. Which one you meet depends on the situation. Very few people get to meet version number 3. She's an introvert and only comes out to play among friends or when she's given the stage. People have layers. What you see on the outside, those vital first impressions, can be terribly wrong. We're all different. Everyone is interesting once you get to know them. Next time you meet an old lady, please don't label her or put her in a box. Find out who she is first. You never know, you might be pleasantly surprised. Thank you for listening. Good day.